just one.
Play the Japanese theme music.
I should play the one about beans, right?
But important thing to note, Tole, he has not researched the extended thermal lance.
Ooh, that is a pretty big mistake there. At the same time, though, Tole is in a pretty good spot, putting 2 more gates down. He's going to be able to push this back. Another Colossus coming out as well, so he probably said, you know, I'm not too worried about the Lance. Lance does now go down, but he was probably not too worried about the Lance compared to getting another Colossi out.
You need them Colossi. Unlike with money, mo Colossi do not equal mo problems.
Yeah. But look at SPQR. He's trying to get a little bit greedy now. He's trying to expand behind this third. Realizes, hey, I'm probably not going to be able to do a lot of damage with this attack. I'm going to keep him on 2 base as long as possible. And then,
here's the mighty TP. It cannot be denied.
Yeah, that was just...
He is actually playing from Siberia, so...
Siberia?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. He's actually Siberian, in all honesty. Although I do think he's Chilean, and he's hiding it, because, you know, who doesn't want to be Siberian? Live in the cold and drink vodka all day, I think. I've got my geography, right? Right?
Sounds about right.
There we go. Power to people. That's longer than 1 second. Bad manner. We are Saru, and we're moving back into the game, so... The thing is, SPQR can go home whenever he wants. Then looks like he might...
Here's the engagement right now. Oh, force field trying to go down. Unfortunately, the Colossus put while I'm saying for the 1. And there it goes back. That's exactly what he could have done right there. And he perfectly executed it. Kept it to where his opponent was not able to expand anytime soon. But now he's a little bit behind with this army because these 2 Colossus are really going to make a difference.
Three Colossi, the magic number. The council of 3.
I only see 2 in the army. 1, 2. Am I missing? I am missing a 3rd. Okay.
Don't try math on stream. I've learned this from a long time, VIP. And extended thermal lance will be finishing up right as this attack goes in, so it will be 3 Colossi against. Holy crap! That's 5 immortals.
But that was a big mistake that just happened right there. Toll trying to go to that 3rd area to engage, but SPQR is a little bit out of place right now. This is going to be a really, really bad engagement if he doesn't get his guys grouped together. Here comes a Guardian Shield getting ready to engage. Force field's about to come down. Oh, where's the time warp? No time warp! Oh, that's such a bad decision by SPQR.
Now Totally can just recall out if it gets bad, and he actually took a huge chunk of that army for very little.
113 to 148 right now. Big mistake not hitting that. Oh, but here comes the engagement again. Trying to bait some force fields out.
Hey, it's gonna. No, he doesn't get the Colossi. His spirit journey was meant for nothing. He does not get the final boss. This is a sad movie.
And Toll is definitely going to push through this, and I don't see SPQR barring a miracle. He's not going to be able to stop this Colossi finally coming down as well for him.
Good time warps. And that's gonna be game, I want to say. 3 Colossi plus 2 Immortals plus a huge amount of gateway units just busting up through. Yeah.
Game number 4 going to Toll, so I believe it's 3-1 right now, correct?
Yeah, Tole bringing out the big guns. He's kind of good at this game, just a little bit.
Definitely doing a great job with that engagement, taking... Oh, we just had somebody saying Red City is actually bigger than Whirlwind. By far, or Whirlwind, by far. So Red City is actually the biggest map.
Nice.
And nice. I'm having my girlfriend troll me on my Twitch, which is absolutely awesome. Saying that VIP dreams that Celine Dion will sing the soundtrack to his life. If only she knew the song she would sing. If only. But no, it's either way, very well played by both players. I was actually wondering if SPQR was going to be able to overtake him with a good engagement, but those force fields just so frustrating to deal with. And unfortunately, he did not get those Colossus out before his opponent.
The shadow of Tole's Colossus were quite overshadowing. Overshadowing.
Let's use that. Just keep going. You're doing good.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah. Anyone who gets that reference, you played a glorious game, and the soundtrack to it was... Manly tears were shed, my friend. The ending was also unexpected. More manly tears.
Yeah, well, when you say more, it's just one manly tear. If it's more than one, it's not a manly tear anymore.
Unless you suck it back in.
Well, then you're just being a little bit greedy right there. I mean, if you're not willing to actually give the manly tear, that's just absolutely frustrating. But
Sure,
We're
tough
gonna
black
put some
man.
music on. We're gonna put some music on our side right now, just to kind of give a little bit of a break. And we're gonna put something that was requested by everybody, the YMCA, a song that I shouldn't say everybody, but a few people didn't want to hear it, so I'm gonna put it on for them.
YMCA.
Hey, if you're not dancing this at your house, something is wrong with you.
I'm actually doing my arms right now. I had to put on my raid call to activate it by voice, and people are coming upstairs, so hold on, let me fix that.
Alrighty, and we will be back when the next game comes down on our side for VIP. Like I said, if you guys enjoy it, please click follow. If you really enjoyed, please click that donate button.
Senix, hit the music! Quickly! Do it. Quiet, Senix. It turns on when I say it's on. I kid. I'm sorry. Hmm? Alright, here we go. Moving on to the next game. We'll be on the entering lobby, waiting for it to load. Okay, we'll be on Derelict Watcher TE. Now, I know that doesn't stand for Ladder Edition. I believe that's Tournament Edition by using my excellent deductive reasoning skills. Yeah. So, we will be taking a quick look at OD Fill-In Elite. Fill-In Elite. There you go. I was actually about to do that too, but I think you brought it. So take a quick look. It will be another PvP by the looks of it. Feeling elite. He is a bit elite, being a former 1v1 Grandmaster and now a high 1v1 Master with roughly 2,100 points. It's kind of good, just a little bit. He plays this game off and on, you know. Take a quick look at his statistics. In PvP, it is a 54% win rate with 173 games played, and we are moving into this next game. I'm having to talk super fast because no one gives me any time for statistics! The heck?
It's frustrating. While you're doing this whole statistic thing, I still have the Village People YMCA in the background.
Glorious, glorious YMCA.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But who do you want to introduce first, sir?
How about you go first? I'm talking with someone at the moment.
Alrighty, we will start off with the first introduction for currently well, actually, I introduced him first, so I'm gonna have to introduce OD this time. Oh, shout out to King Rah-Rah by the way, and you gotta say Rah-Rah. You can't just go like King Rah-Rah. There's no. That's not fun. Exactly. But it will be the bottom left, currently the challenger for OD, as the orange. It looks like orange Protoss player, Feeling Elite.
Glorious name, by the way. And spun in top right position, maintaining his throne as king of the hill, decimating his opponent. Well, not decimating. Doing really good last game against his last Protoss opponent. We have, in the red, representing Team 2 Pro, we have Dole.
And I just want all of you Protoss out there to know I am very upset at you at these games. I have not seen a cannon rush yet. I don't know what you guys are trying to do. Cannon rush, you'll win sometimes. You won't always win, but you'll win sometimes.
Actually, one of my older friends when I started StarCraft, like in my first year, right, one of my friends showed me a cannon rush that was actually up by the 4-minute mark with like 3 photon cannons and 4 pylons in your main base.
Really?
Yeah, it was super all in though. You stopped at about 11 probes, if you were being greedy.
Yeah. I've seen those too as well. Normally I try to go around the 12-minute mark. I will throw that forge down and I will get to 16, and by the time I get to 16 full saturation, I'll get as many possible cannons as I can. Mm-hmm. And the key for that is always, always, always keep enough to expand.
And I want to draw some attention to something real quick. Both players sent a probe out to their natural to scout for proxies. Both players kind of expecting some kind of cheese, you know? I think Tole is going to have to be a bit more on the back foot about the cheese, because, you know, he's been showing some really strong games. Maybe Feeling Elite is thinking, I can't take this guy in a real game, but I think Feeling Elite is Feeling Elite as usual. And I'm going to keep saying that, because that just rolls off the tongue. So I really hope we're going to see a macro game here.
Feeling Elite does play a lot of macro games. Obviously, he is going to switch, you know, some cheese in with some macro games, as everybody should, I feel, to really be fully balanced and also keep your opponent a little bit off guard. At the same time, though, interesting fact about Feeling Elite, he actually went to one of the WCSs. I take that back. I think it was DreamHack he went to, and he actually got to play the Terran player. I think everybody might know who he is, called Select. Got to play him as one of the matchups. He did, unfortunately. It was actually MLG Anaheim. I take that back. But he did go to MLG Anaheim. He did do pretty well. Beat some decently, you know, known players. He did lose his final match to Select in a best of 5, I believe it was. But even still, did a great job there. You know, has been a very consistent player. But you know, looking at how T2P Toll has been playing right now, I can't say who's going to win this one. Both players, I've had a lot of experience casting Feeling Elite, but from what I've seen with Toll, he's just been a phenomenal responsive player, as well as a very aggressive opener player to boot.
Speaking of openers, both players, same opener. Both going for those early stalkers, very standard. And I want to say, I forgot what I was going to say, so I'm not going to for a second to make it sound like I was, you know, I said something smart and I'm like, yep. And thinking of smart, we got a Stargate coming on up. It's a smart man's play, you know, get some Phoenix, maybe a Void Ray here or there.
Look at this. We've got a 3-gate Stargate coming up, but look at these Stalkers. These Stalkers are going to intercept them. Oh no, this is really, really bad for Phil. Feeling Elite does not want to have this situation come up to him at the same time. The Feeling Elite's Mothership Core coming back. This is going to be really close. Can he handle this off right now? I don't think he's going to be able to at the same time. That Mothership Core has to be very careful.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Tole actually did scout that proxy pylon, so I think both players know what's going on between them, and Tole is going to take the initiative while he's taking his expansion, mind you, is going to throw down that robotics facility and extra gateway.
And I really like that play. The only issue he's going to have with that is the Stargate if it ever gets used.
Feeling Elite just lost his proxy probe for making the pylon. He now has no pylons anywhere near here.
And that is going to significantly delay him. This probe just kind of coming around here, trying to scout out what he can, and it's going to go down, but at the same time he knows, hey, there's 3 stalkers there, so this is probably where the probe is going to make that pylon at.
Now Tole is going for the Observer first, then the Immortal. I would have liked to see the Immortal first, considering he saw that aggression was coming across the map, and here come the Stalkers moving up the ramp. 3 probes are probably going to get ganked, you know. They're little robotic workers. Their lives are meaningless to Tole. He's just going to sit here for a minute. Good time warp on the ramp. Just lose the Mothership Core.
Oh, this is no good. Good time.
Never good time warp.
Yeah, very good play so far. By Tole, he's going to be able to push this back, and Elite in a horrible position, losing way too many Stalkers for this kind of play. And again, nothing is being made from that Stargate. I don't know why you put that down. If he's not going to utilize it, these Stalkers are going to probably catch up and kill that extra Stalker off as well.
There's the Void Ray, but here's the thing right now. Tole has an expansion. 3 gates and a Robo. 4 gates almost done. And Feeling Elite, he has a stupid Stargate that, you know, it wasn't working for most of the game because It was only recently warped in. They were having technical difficulties with the warp in thingamabobbers. That's the actual technical term for Protoss mechanics.